Alright, hello everyone. Sorry for the delay. Discord is indeed having a stroke, as someone said in chat. Up next is going to be Luka's Quiz Corner. This is going to be the Spyro 2 edition. With me, I have Danta, Wally, and Wojowu. Unfortunately, TK was originally slated to be here, but as we said, Discord is having issues, so he's unfortunately not going to be able to join us. So, let's just quickly introduce our competitors, and then I'll explain the rules of the game. So, feel free to start, Danta, sure.
Hello, I'm Danta.
Great introduction. Wojowu and Wally, feel free.
Hello, I am Wojowu.
Yep.
Call me Wojowu.
Yeah.
Wallython continues.
And we got Wallython, yeah. So, let me first explain the rules to you guys. So, I'm going to, first I'm going to choose one of you randomly. Let's just go with Danta. We're just going to, Danta, Wojowu, Wally. You're going to pick a category. The categories we have for Spyro 2 are Name That NPC and Spyro 2 Trivia. Now, you can pick a category, and then you can pick a difficulty of 1, 2, and 3. Now, each difficulty has its own point. So if you, for example, say, Name That NPC, difficulty 2, you're going to get 2 points if you get that question correct. So when I ask a question, you guys are going to DM me your answers, and then after 30 seconds, we'll see who's correct, and then you're going to get your points sorted. If it's going to, you'll figure it out as soon as we do one round. Does everyone know what they're supposed to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So, Danta, feel free to start us off. You got Name That NPC, 1, 2, 3, and you got Spyro 2 Trivia, 1, 2, 3. So, feel free to pick one.
We'll go Spyro 2 Trivia, and we'll start off at number 1.
Alright, Spyro 2 Trivia. Let's see. Spyro 2 Trivia number 1. So, if you can, now is going to be the question. You can also watch the stream and see the questions yourself. So, the first question of Spyro 2 Quiz Corner is, what was Glimmer's original name during development? So this was the name that they used for Glimmer way back before the game was fully completed. Feel free to DM your answers. We have a 30-second timer starting right now. People in chat, you can feel free to play along, and then you can just count your points at the end. Okay. We got 10 seconds left.
I legitimately do not know.
Yeah, this is, there is, unfortunately I don't have the screenshot for it, but you guys are going to have to trust me on my word. We're waiting for one more answer, then we can start off.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, so, the original name for Glimmer's, in Glimmer's development was, what do you think, Wally?
I thought Hurricane Mines, and no, I'm just like, no.
Hurrico's Mines, that's interesting, since Danta said it was something related to Hurrico's, so what do you think it was, Danta?
I don't remember. I knew I remembered it at some point, but I don't remember at the moment. All I remember is related to Hurrico's.
Alright, and Wojowu, what do you think it was?
Yeah, I think I have heard this one before. I just went with something like Twilight, but I don't know how close it is.
Close, but unfortunately incorrect. The answer is Sparkle. Glimmer's original name during development was Sparkle. Alright, Wojowu, feel free to pick a category and a question.
So let's go with Trivia 2, while we are on Trivia.
Yep. Okay. So this is more game knowledge. So, after rescuing Juliet, you can talk to Romeo and Juliet like when they're at the bottom of the little place where you get the orb. He tells you that they're about to go on honeymoon, and they tell you that they're going to go to a specific place. What is that place? Where are they planning to go? 30 seconds starting now. I will give you guys a little hint if anyone already submitted their answers. It is a name that is not mentioned in the game anywhere else. It's kind of a name that was used during development for a specific level. Okay, and that's the third. Alright, 30 seconds is up. Alright, Wojowu, what was your answer?
Well, if it was the development name, I went with Sparkle.
It is not Sparkle, I will tell you that. That was Glimmer. Wally and Danta had similar thoughts. Danta said Colossus Springs, and Wally said Colossus Steps. So that is true that Colossus and Idle Springs were originally called, like, I believe it was Colossus, just Colossus, and then Colossus Springs.
It was
So
Colossus Springs and Colossus
Yep.
Steps.
Yeah, it was Colossus Springs, not Steps.
Ah,
So that is a
nice.
point to Danta, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately for you, Wally.
Unfortunately for me.
Unfortunately, Danta's winning. I'm sorry, everyone. Like, I'm trying
I'm
my
sorry,
best.
everyone.
Yeah, and if you check on the thing, there you go. He says that they're going to Colossus Springs. All right. Who hasn't picked a question? I believe it was you, Wally. So feel
Me.
free.
Name that NPC for 2.
Name that NPC for 2. All right. How many NPCs in the video game Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage have a royal title in their name?
Oh, wow.
So this could be, I don't want to give you guys any hints, but I will give you 30 seconds, so that's more than enough for me. Royal titles, so think dukes, let's see, knights. I don't think knights are royal title. Kings, stuff like that. Let's see. Bonus point, tell me where they are. Alright, we're waiting for, let's hear.
Taking
All
a
right.
guess there.
Alright, let's do this in order. So, Wojowu, how many did you think there were?
I cannot think of any, but I assume there are some, so I went with 2.
That's a fair enough answer. Danta, what did you say?
I want to say 3 because I remember locations for 2 of them at least, and I
Okay.
assume there's more than that.
Okay, you remember which ones?
I remember there's King Flippy and Aquaria, and I don't remember what her name is, but there was a Queen something in Ocean Speedway.
Okay, so that is 2, and you just chonked up an extra one just in case. And how
I'm
about
assuming
you,
there's one more, yes.
How about you,
Alright.
Wally?
I've gone with 4.
Okay, which 4 are those?
I think there's actually 2 in Aquaria, the one in Ocean Speedway, and then there's another one in another level, I believe, somewhere in Autumn Plains.
Close, but not correct. Wally, you are gonna get the points, but it is 2
Ah.
in Sunny. It is
Yeah.
Oh.
King Flippy, Queen Finny, I think Prince something in Sunny, and then King something in Sunny. So there is actually a total of 4. So
God, you're
Wally,
right.
yeah, that's 2 points for Wally. Danta and Wally tied. Wojowu still on the board. Still not on the board. So Wojowu, feel free to pick. Feel free to pick. I think you have Spyro trivia for free. What's that NPC for 1, and what's that NPC for free?
Let's go with NPC for 3.
NPC for free. Fair enough. This is. I'd be surprised if anyone knows this, because this is genuine. This was like my favorite trivia. So, what free NPCs are riding on Gulp's back in the game's epilogue? So when you beat the game 100%, I believe, you unlock the epilogue and like the whole like story, like what happens to everyone after the game is done. And it says that Gulp was adopted into like a shelter for like mismanaged monsters or something, and there are free NPCs riding on his back. Can you guys tell me what are the free species of the things? There is 3 different species, so it's 3 different things. It's not just one species of a creature. I will give you guys a bit more time for this. Okay. Wojowu, I'm not sure if it said 3 different species, so since you only typed in 1 species, yep, so there's 2 more that could be there, if you believe that one's correct. We're waiting for 10 more here. Alright, I'll give you guys 10 more seconds, because it's a tough question, so.
I'm only sure of 1.
Alright.
Yeah, same here.
Alright, and done. So, let's see, Wojowu, what was the one you were sure about?
So I am sure of the baby turtles from Sunny Beach. At least
Okay, how about you? Wally, you were pretty sure about that as well, I would assume?
Yeah, baby turtle.
And Danta, you were also sure, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm sure on the baby turtle at least. Yeah.
Alright, so everyone knows about the baby turtle. Okay. This is where it kind of differs a bit. Since Wally, you seem to have the least confidence, what do you think it was? Which ones?
I've went for a child based on like the Skelos NPCs and a Glimmer Lizard.
Okay. Wojowu, what did you go for?
I went for one of the hippos from Shady Oasis because like they're small enough to like ride Gulp. And I also went with Cowlake because I couldn't think of anything else.
Okay. And Danta, what did you go for?
I kind of went for a mix of what both the other guys went for and chose hippos and the glimmer lizards.
The Glimmer Lizards.
Oh, not
Interesting
lizards,
you say
gem
that.
cutters, whatever they
Okay.
are.
You did write gem cutters, so I am gonna give you
Yeah.
this. But yes, it is the gem cutter, a hippo, and a baby turtle. So, Danta, you are gonna get the 3 points here. You did say lizard, but you did write gem cutter in the actual
Yeah.
like answer sheet, so I will count that. Nice. That's a chunky. I think that secures Danta into victory. But we still have, I believe, 2 more questions. So, Wally, feel free. You got what's that NPC for 1 and Spyro trivia for free.
Spyro trivia for free.
Alright, let's go for the big one. This is a really interesting one, and I feel like a lot of speedrunners that play this game like every day pretty much do not know this one. This was personally my most interesting one. So, everyone knows about Dan Johnson, the Insomniac employee that makes a cameo in Spyro 3. Most people do not know he makes a cameo in Spyro 2. Which level does he make a cameo in? And for an extra point, what is that cameo? I said I will genuinely be surprised if more than like one person knows this, because I was like freaking out when I learned about this. Okay.
I think I know about it, but I'm not certain.
Okay. I will help with a bit of hint. It is, since one of you said a homeworld, it is not a homeworld. It is a level. And that specific person was yes, Wally. Okay, Wojowu. Okay. And Wally, do you want to change your answer? Or do you want to keep it with Autumn? I am telling you,
I might
it's
as well.
Autumn. Fair
I
enough.
might as well change my answer.
Say whatever level.
Squirt.
Sure. Okay, Wojowu and Wally, you guys both said Skilos, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Danta, would you mind telling them what the actual cameo is?
Mystic Marsh on the coins that you put in the fountain.
Yes, sir. So if you actually look at the screen, the coins in the Mystic Marsh fountain, it's kind of a small picture, but they have a little face of Dan Johnson on them. So that gives Danta another 3 points, essentially making him win this with 8 points, Wally with 2, and Wojowu with 0. But we still have one more question, so this is a chance for Wojowu to get on the board if you want. So the last question is...
I will try my best.
Yeah. So, what 3 levels, native species, have the word builder in them? So, you know how in Glimmer they're called gem cutters? That's their species. So, what 3 levels, species have the word builder in them? 1 is really obvious. I think 2 are really obvious. The 3rd one might give you guys a bit of trouble. As far as information that can be found in the game, you can find information about 2 of the species just from playing the game itself. But the last one, you actually kind of need to like look at the actual lore and everything, which I of course did because I respect the sanctity of Luka's Quiz Corner. Alright, Wally with the answer. We're waiting for Wojowu and Danta.
I know, I could only think of 2.
Okay, and Wojowu, what are your last?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think you all agreed on Breeze, I believe. Yep, everyone believed. Yep, Breeze Builders, I believe, is their name. Let's see what the. Is anyone sure about another one? Because you guys kind of
Crystal
had
Glacier.
Yep,
Ice Builders.
Yep, definitely Ice Builders. Wojowu and I believe Danta did not get those, but you all interestingly put Idle. Idle does not actually have it. I think they're they just have like the foreman. There's no like actual builder in them. But the level that does have it is Bone Builders in Skilos. So it's Bone Builders, like Ice Builders, and just Breeze Builders. those are the 3 levels with the word builder in them. As I said,
You learn something new every day. I didn't know the skill was supposed to record that.
yeah, exactly. That skills is, I believe, the one that is not actually found in game, or is it Crystal? It's not found in game. One of those is not found in game.
Crystal is found in the epilogue.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I think
Makes sense.
one of them I definitely found on like some obscure like a 1997 website about the lore. So
Sounds legit.
yeah, it's good enough. All right, thank you so much for joining. Final results are Danta with 8, crushing it with getting both of the high difficulty questions. Wally with I believe getting just the 2-pointer.
First one.
And yeah, Wojowu unfortunately with no points, but it does make sense. This is kind of difficult trivia. So thank you all for joining. I believe next up we have 100 egg, so that should be interesting to watch. And yeah, stick around and we'll be right back.
I'm sorry for winning, guys.
It's okay. Miscellaneous.
Thank you for playing. Thank you, Luka.
Yep.